Making the grade this morning, keeping your student athletes safe on the playing field. The number of concussion injuries among student athletes has jumped 200% in the last 10 years. Now, this year, the Ohio High School Athletic Association has enforced new guidelines. Dr. Michael Barrow is from Samaritan North Family Physicians. He joins us this morning. Dr. Barrow, you focus on student athletes, so Absolutely. You're the perfect person to talk about this. We'll talk about the new guidelines in just a bit. First, though, a concussion. Explain what is actually happening inside our head.
Well, concussion is a disturbance in how the brain works, not how it looks. So it's really more of a chemical or electrical disturbance inside the brain. And that's why MRIs and CT scans, while they're good tests, don't really give us much information about what's happened inside the brain.
Hit after hit after hit is, whether it's a concussion or not, it's a cumulative thing, and it results in damage.
Absolutely. Every hit causes some brain damage, and that effect is cumulative. Ultimately, though, we don't sometimes see that until later on.
Is it worse now, or are we just seeing it more frequently because we're looking for it?
I think it is worse now. I think there's a lot more hits. I think we're also seeing more of them because we're actually looking for them and recognize the symptoms more than we used to.
Some of the solutions, I believe we have a picture of a new type of helmet that they're using in practice. Look at that, and it looks a little funny. It's called the Guardian Football Helmet. Obviously extra padding, and it's helping, right?
Anything we can do to help protect the brain is a good thing that we want to do. There's lots of modifications that are going on with respect to the equipment, whether it's helmets, mouth guards, whatever. And we look at all those things to see what we can do to actually reduce the risk for concussion.
So they're wearing those in practice, all practice, every practice. It just means less hit, that cumulative, getting rid of the cumulative effect. Now, as far as the new guidelines go, I want to show you what kids and parents need to do right now. And they need to sign a release that they understand, pass an evaluation before returning, and take it in gradual steps. So basically, overall, the new guidelines are a slowdown of the process.
Absolutely. We know that the brain will heal. It just takes time for it to do that. And unfortunately, we used to rush it a little bit too much.
Can that be effective if you lessen the amount of hits and the time in between?
Absolutely. Now, if you can reduce the number of times there's a hit, you got less chance for getting a concussion. It's a cumulative problem.
Dr. Barrow, thanks so much for your time. We appreciate it.